Yeah. Oh, how you guys? Look. Look at this madness. I have to show you this. You're gonna be so mad when you see this. Look at this nonsense that you guys got started. And this is how you know so many people got involved in this bullshit with me and my twin and playing on the planet that so many people fell off. Look at this. This is at the Houston Zoo. It's like I screenshotted it. Let me see. What does a giraffe look like? Here's one at a Tennessee zoo. Playing in Memphis. Okay. Starting hella shit. Look at the mom and look at the baby. Look at the mom and look at the baby. She has no divination markings. I will never divinate. I'm no longer a priestess. Because of what you guys were doing with those animals, playing with psychedelics and glamoring them so that they can use their magic. And this is what I'm talking about with these sick, disgusting, delusional bitches in space that run around back and forth, starting hella shit. No, I'm a priestess. Huh? Well, I didn't know that was going to happen. I didn't know that they were going to lose her planet. I didn't know that she would die. She was actually one of the greatest high priestesses. I didn't know she was going to end up in the Dua. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. We were only targeting these ones. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. Because they started hella shit all the way up. Why would you come to me? Yeah, about like 65,000 years before slavery and ask to use this speech for celebration, for like lights. And then you use that to tie to people's hair, to braid their hair down here to create like a cocoon around the planet to hide it. Oh, well, that's the type of shit that they do. And it's just fucking constant in drama and nonsense. She said they took themselves to the Dua because they take themselves to the Dua and then they suffer and then they try to get out. She had her baby in the middle of this. The baby came out. She said, what do you mean? The giraffe. She had no idea how it got started because they separated her from her car and they were running her car in space off psychedelics. And she was like, what? Oh, I didn't know I was on the planet. I was wondering why the pale one was around me. I figured there was like a dream. Just constant fucking nonsense. This is an abomination. Good. You got what you wanted. Oh, well, yeah, we just thought that mate and well, they didn't have the right speech and and just hella fucking stupid. And this is what they create. Good. That's what you get. When do you see this? No, it's not a genetic abnormality. It just means I will never divinate. Unless you want to go play with the shaft that these beings come down to tamper with their divination. Because like when you come down into your physical body, especially if you have certain akasha or you divinate your priest or priestess, white people. Oh, so that's what they wanted for the planet. Okay, now we see. So you did it with the animals. They thought you were going to do it with black and brown women. So what ended up happening, right? What ended up happening was, it's a shaft that you come down. Oh, you have a jellyfish. You need to come down here so you can bring out this jellyfish anatomy. Oh, they're a lion too. They need to come down here. And that's how they play with people. So we can make an entity attachment here, and here. But remember, the planet's supposed to be asleep. We're not supposed to be here. That's why there's constant chaos here. But who woke up the planet? Who woke up the planet after Neferkapata? Ask the bitches that you're playing with on the computer. Yes, that's who did it. Duh. So they thought it was cute, like, oh, we started hella shit because we knew that this would, Okay, so we plan drama basically, and they just use us to plan drama basically. So they can ensure a feeding source because they just live off drama as a growth factor. Vermin, they live in a petri dish. And every now and then a bitch goes into the laboratory. Oh, my mate, don't worry, I'll get you a body. Oh, my mate, don't worry, I'll get you a body. Woo. I have to show you this bullshit. That's really out of control. I woke up to that. I was like, oh, so you guys are really starting shit like that? Let me go call the Empress. That's just out of control. That right there, that's just so unforgivable. You are all going to suffer. Let me go call that preacher. You guys need to go get in the pulpit. That's just out of control. You're fucking delusional. And by the way, when I talk like that, it's just a rabbit. She's just transmitting messages. She's Southern. She was here in the 50s and 60s. That's where you get the concept bust down. We can't live under here. There's no foundation. It's a bust down. And then you went to go parade. Let me show you something. At least 16 teens shot in Chicago over the weekend. Oh, two vehicle crash blocks the roadway. Once again, shit getting flipped over. A bunch of crazy ass nonsensical car accidents. Body of missing Utah woman found in Alaska. We took the drugs to Iowa. No. Whoa. Sriracha, how did the sriracha shortage happen? Well, ask Gavin Newsom, who was playing games with conflict magic in the sky. Okay. Whittier woman kidnapped from park. Family desperate for her safe return. They killed her because of what her dad was doing in the cartel, specifically with the Borough cartel. How dare you think you had any say over anybody like that? You don't know what you're doing in front of people is angering them. Great. Something's coming out with like 18 women going missing in Houston, Texas, and a bunch of meat going missing too. One dead, one injured after explosion levels NFL player's house. Good. Fans saddened by the sudden death of a former Final Four player at 23 because they were all playing in the hood. Like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Now I made it to this team and that team because I had to sell somebody out and da 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 da. Okay, that's how you get into D1. Oh, he got shot. I don't know. That used to be my best friend, but whatever. Yeah, putting his name on your jersey and shit like that. California woman is shot and pulled from car. Because Mayra watches my channel. There you go. She's looking for her friend. She's dead. It's in the news. Because you're playing with Martha Jimenez. Good. You're playing with me. You're playing in my apartment. You're playing games at the court with everybody. Well, I mean, Oaxaca women and like you guys got a grant to like help out their kids and you on that you spent it on trying starting all the shit and then saying, oh, here, expenditures, economic workforce development. So you spent $100 on class in Zuko, like it's like Tank or Country Lemonade. Who's trying to steal the recipes? Ooh. I'm telling you, that shit is not. I'm telling you, I can see why you're hating though. You saw me drinking it on YouTube, and then you started a fucking war. And then you brought them plastic containers and water so they can go out and sell agua frescas after upsetting the whole entire community with drama and people's kids going missing. Yeah, but I kidnapped 4 kids. This is not going to protect me from the cartel. Okay, well, you can sell this and this and that. Don't go downtown, though. Go sell over here. Yeah, can you stop fucking? That's serious. I told you I watch the news everywhere. I see you all are getting hit. So sad that person, she's not getting out of the door. It went too far with the psychic warfare playing in the dream state. It just went too far playing with her car on the psychedelics. It's over. Yeah, woo, in the middle of the day. All right. Patients at White Memorial Hospital in Los Angeles evacuated. 3 kids missing after power outage. Thank you. Karen Bass, she's watching this. Yes, I'm talking to you, the Karen Bass or Calabar. Yeah, whoa. Karen Bass, she got inducted to my village. They gave her a title in the village. She's on line number 1234, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. For specific civic engagement for young and old, keeping the spirit alive. So your job is to like make sure that there's like an intergenerational like balance between the younger and the older. Like, okay, you guys are young, you just came in here, pair yourselves up with older women, and then you're gonna go into that village and tell all these priests there or priestesses what we need back in our village. Or you're gonna get together and doing elder council and young youth council. So you're working with the young woman. And then that's not how you work with the young people. That's out of control. That's what she's supposed to be doing. So there's a lot of women getting put out of office and losing their job because she saw what the fuck you did with the 32 women in your 60s and 70s starting shit. Well, she just thought she was better. I just mind my own business. Right. Make sure you tell the investigator, why did 6 kids get their head cut off and you paid for magic? Well, she just thought she was better. Okay, thank you. Stand up and you're under arrest. So, man killed in Vermont Slauson shooting, Brandy, dog pound. And somebody saw somebody done seen somebody at the California Endowment on camera running his mouth and starting shit. And they said, let me show you that I remember you from dog pound and all that nonsense with Nina Howard and them. Ooh. California store owner killed over pride flag. We have no money in the queer community because we started a bunch of bullshit. That was like our last out because we can't run around and say, oh, racism, that's done for. We can't run around and say, oh, animals, because that's done for with what we did with those rabbits and what you try to teach at the aquarium that we then try to clout chase with. We're not getting anything in special education because what we try to do with your work. So, oh yeah, we're queer and we need rights. So this isn't working because she actually had 4 kids kidnapped and we found one of them at the store when we went to go arrest somebody. Oops. Told you. Good. So stop putting shit like this in the media, especially white. Because stop, like it failed before it started. Okay, cool. Now, there's something here in my phone that somebody tried to take out, but it's still here anyways. Yeah, now somebody's gonna get caught. He's the one doing that with pictures on people's phone. Why? Because he works for the feds and Leon's setting him up. So he's just showing. And there's that picture right there of the Ukraine trade and grain deal. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, Leon. Okay, cool. Sorry. I have to show you this to the. I have to show this to the Bosnian Federation about what they got started. This right here, these fires, is about clearing out indigenous land because they're gonna plant a bunch of stuff. Oh, for 500 seats, that's gonna be great. It's for you to die. Woo! Sticking your dick in people's kids, starting shit. Yeah, that's not for you. And there's something happening in Etibiokok. Etibiokok shootout during drug deal in parking lot. Thank you, make the stallion good. Let me get this up. Where's my subscription? And library. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know better than that. But that one is big. Okay, let me see. Bagel business, gymnastics. There's something about like I think they may have taken the whole video down because of what they got started. But I showed it to the Bosnian Mafia, but it's what was on the ad that I screenshotted. Whoa, on the video. Okay. Okay, maritime expert. Grain ship sailing out of Ukraine could prove to be a special case. Grain? Who has grain? Yeah, that's what we're doing, starting hella shit. Now, one of the funny things is, look at this man shooting at barrels and doing all this, right? What do you use grain to do as well? You put it in barrels, you ferment it, you make beer. Oh, okay. So there you go. Oh, now you know two business. Not Russian, they're Russians. They're Borgia. Good potato, not good. I'll eat beer, better. No food. Drunk, good. More sex, daughter, more love. It's a war zone. 2 minutes and 37 seconds. Whoa, in Oakland. It's a war zone. Oakland businesses battle weekend robbery spree. I'm telling you right now, to this off, Oakland is gonna be a day. Here, let me help you. Thank you. That's what you're gonna get every day. Something very vicious happened. Oh, that's your McQuai, baby. This is gonna come up in a minute. Or it Drayson, it says fetish. Well, something's gonna come up with that in a minute, and why a bunch of women are missing and turning up with like body parts missing. Okay, now one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys about in conjunction to that video I made about the SWAS. Yeah, but do you see that though? She lost her divination, she lost her patterns because she was playing games with the white. Thank you. Exactly, and you're not seeing that up like that. Markings, baby. I promise you, this dream machine is gonna be all over your body. You're gonna have a big ass mark across your forehead, meaning I tried to usurp somebody's consciousness. You're gonna have big ass like round polyps on your ears, meaning I try to intercept somebody's ability to hear and divinate clearly and rap. You're gonna have big ass baubles in your ear and tumors like in your ear from playing with that technology. You're gonna have like your whole sinus canal is gonna be filled with maggots. Okay, well I didn't know that you were with your daughter. She can smell that too. Yeah, we do work together. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'll leave. I'll quit. Not only are you quitting, you're getting arrested. Thank you. Please let me go call security. Okay, I didn't think it was that serious. You sat in my face as one of my employees. I'm your boss. And you're putting your phone in and out of your vagina nonsense. And did I tell you that I wanted to hear that? And then from there, what you went to go do is bring some type of like being, you buried some fish at my house, saying that then you can hear it. And then like the whole neighborhood started smelling and the fish was huge. It was like as big as a small child. That's what these goofy bitches got into at the office, baby. Whoa! Professional goofy. Just, whoa, you're just really out of control and delusional. Let me go call the Empress. She has that Eight of Pentacles. That's enough. So now, you sound so stupid talking about, yeah, we used to run numbers and did it, did it. Sounds stupid. Still Kim. Who brought those cards down here? Emo tab. Oh, okay. So then what ended up happening, they're so thirsty and goofy, like, oh yeah, well, I want to be spiritual. Stop killing people. Stop selling your children off to Wayne for sex rituals. And then you wouldn't have a problem. And that Nashville, what happened with that giraffe is because she tried to hide who did Janae. You guys remember that high priestess, the one that had to get that double amputation? They were trying to hide who did it and for what purpose, though. And that's the chaos that was like her last spell. Like, okay, on psychedelics, so not knowing what the fuck is going on. So then what ended up happening So then, whoo. So then what ended up happening here, after I made that Uswa video, I forgot a few things that the Cambodian, Indian, and Indonesian community needs me to like rectify something with Winnie Hayes. So you guys remember I talked about how I had two ratchet ass students who were hella, I had a ratchet ass student. It's just one of them. The other one is, that's not a problem. Their mom is actually in her clunkla that was playing with your clunkla surgeries. That's why she was starting hella shit with me at the school. Oh, she ended up finding out. And that's, yes, his mom is in her clunkla Zane. She plays with your clunkla surgeries. That's why two of your classmates, one, she graduated 1 year before you and 1 year after you guys, she's missing. Yes, and his DNA turned up at the scene. Yes. Zane's mom, they got arrested twice. Mari. And it was Angie. Thank you. I have to finish that. One of my other students, she was a star student, Angie, in the Cambodian community. Winnie, thank you. That's all I need to say. And actually, don't have to say anything else because from that. But Angie was one of my star students. I'm so proud of her. If anybody was gonna make it, I know it was gonna be Angie. I didn't really worry about her. She never had her focus class, Winnie, because I remember Angie always talking about her black teacher who was hella lit. And I said, "What's this bitch teaching you?" Oh, that's interesting because she sent me that video about money, and I said, "I know they're playing with witchcraft like that." Winnie, you guys have no idea what you started. Angie was one of my students. She's in the Cambodian community. She was dating somebody. They tried to kill him. It's her cousin that they tried to put him in jail after hacking Soka Ma's phone, blocking me from Sokam's phone. Newsbreak is being messy. We just want to show you who is going down in South Central. Whoa. Am I right? That's correct for 400. Okay. They like play coroner Jeopardy. Like, okay, let's see if she like sees all this. Ooh, she had a lateral strike across her like throat. It went from right to left, meaning somebody was not playing. Then it went to left to right, meaning that they really maxillofacial is right here, but it's like these bones. Like, so I say face bones because all of this maxillofacial is not just like several bones, it's just one. You know less. So somebody cracked her across her face and then like her, but because she like practices incest, it like debilitated like the calcium. It was easy for her to part. But she had like carotid tissue because there's something that got into her muscles. They're trying to identify some female. Borgia, she's from USC. There you go. Class of 2024. They just found her body. How to read like autopsies and chemical crimes. I'm not doing shit to this ends. That's why I'm like, we're gonna have fun, I guess, in the streets. So then, what ended up happening? Angie. Fat hacking Sokam's phone because Sokam's connected to a family in San Francisco. Those Cambodian Indonesian sisters, they're friends with Dominic Cleop. I know all of them because I went to City College with all of them. That's how Winnie found about me this the first time. Like, oh, have you know this is my friend Daisy? She lost a bunch of weight. And Dominique is like upset because she's like thinking that I'm saying something. But I'm like, you remember Daisy? She used to be running up and down at City College. Dominique, come on now. If Daisy, that's how this got started. And that's like one of the things that's how Winnie knows me. You hoes went to go play games with that one little female that works at whatever. I'm not gonna say her name because there's something that's gonna end up happening. And she knows. She didn't know I knew Angie. She didn't know I knew Dominique. She didn't know that I knew those Cambodian sisters. I'm not gonna mention their name. And that I knew Sokam. And you guys lit up the entire Vietnamese community because you thought he's Cambodian. And he sometimes. And you guys started so much shit with Jen Tran. It's two little hoes playing games behind the scenes with Jen Tran where her like, okay, yeah. Because I work in city council. She has no job. She can't find a job. She got pulled in and made it by the cartel because what she was doing. What's her name to set her up? She's the mayor of Oakland. I think her name is Tao. She set her up. Exactly. And yes, they did. They had a threesome. They were meeting. Somebody put the video out. So you guys have to really understand that what you guys got started with the Usagi as one Indonesian community was hella fucking disgusting and outrageous. And I just had to name Angie because that's gonna stop. Okay, now I know how we know you because now you know how you know me from Hayward. And now you're gonna find out how you know me from Hayward from a few students. But it's not Genevieve and Geneva, it's a different female that looks like them. Exactly. And it's Anne Marie Domingo. And that's the name that I need to mention for everyone to serve in LA County that was trying to make sure that the community was solid. And that's why he became a sheriff. And when Armaias got killed, he made sure that they pressed for an investigation. Oh, it could be gang stuff. Nah. Eric Holder? Nah. Nah, that's been settled. So if somebody's like amping that up, that means that they're gonna find out about your clunklet and like gifts. And I still need my gift. Oh, a uterus from a 5-year-old so you can go play with people of color in the hood. Got you. Thank you. That's what you brought to our